Mr. Hiranandani, as far as slum rehabilitation in the city of Mumbai is concerned, it's not like it's not been happening, but it's the scale that we are talking about, and it's not just residential rehabilitation. There are smaller industries within Dharavi. There is the informal leather industry, there is the pottery business, and several other smaller industries, which makes Dharavi the unique space that it is, because a lot of people come in from different parts of the country, they settle in Dharavi, and they continue their businesses. The economy of Dharavi is something that the world has watched over a period of time. Now, to rehabilitate that, would that be a challenge too? Do you think that one would have to give away some of that in the name of redevelopment?
Not at all. I don't think so. Yes, maybe some of the polluting industries which are there. There are some of the polluting industries which are located there, but they are hardly maybe 0.25% or so which are polluting industry. And obviously, there may be a challenge for rehabilitation that part. But that's a very small, minuscule of the total area of redevelopment and the industrial redevelopment within Dharavi. So I don't think it's such a big challenge. Yes, there are some problems over there, but I don't think we will not make it. So because of those problems, because ultimately you have to realize one thing, that we can't wait forever for the for removal of slums in Mumbai. And we just have an infamous name in having the largest slum in Asia. And I think we need to make it the best area in development and redevelopment that has taken place. The only equivalent that I can think of is probably Shanghai and parts of Singapore, which took place, and the government of Singapore actually demolished entire areas. But that was done by the government, by fiat and order, and not by some sort of a public-private partnership.
Yes.
So I think this is probably the largest public-private partnerships in redevelopment in history, sure. I think, ever taken place. So it will be a historical move on behalf of the government and private participation, which will do. I mean, we really have to make it a success. It's so important for
yes.
Mumbai, so important for the purposes of the city of Mumbai and India as such. I think if we succeed in this, it's going to be a long story where we can do probably redevelopment of all slums in Mumbai.
That's what I was coming to, yes. Exactly. Perhaps this is going to lead the way for further redevelopment, considering the size of this redevelopment in itself.
Yes. What happened is that the redevelopment was taking place in very, very small pockets.
Yes.
Now we have different large areas, maybe
correct.
Kurla, maybe
yes.
The Parkside Colony in Vikhroli. These larger areas of slums should be taken up in larger
and perhaps with the public-private partnership, if that's what it's
yes.
taking. 5,069 crore rupee bid, and that has been won by Adani for the redevelopment of Dharavi. It's going to be a landmark, and it's going to perhaps see more of such redevelopment in the future. Unfortunately, we are out of time, but would love to carry on our discussion. Mr. Hiranandani, always a pleasure getting your perspective on all things related to infrastructure and real estate. Thanks very much for joining us on India Tonight.